Hello everybody, welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air. Comment. Happy Wednesday? I had a rare Wednesday off. Other than last week, I don't think I had another Wednesday off since February. So nice to be here. And Matt, nice to see you in here. I think I'm doing it right. I think I'm doing it right. Sean, Sad Ham, Adam. You did. You're welcome to come in Sonobus. You didn't get the notification? I don't know why. Am I doing this right? This MSK thing? It's not dark yet. So just wait. Or should I transmit? I thought it goes in cycles, so I was not. Dark doesn't matter? Okay. I mean, the moon could still be out. It's meteor. Yeah, they go during the day. We just can't see them. So are you upset and mad? So try to get me on MSK, I think. I think I'm doing it right. Well, apparently I wasn't right there. I don't know if Hamstick's going to jump in Sonobus, but it's available for you. It may not be on the screen here like it normally is, but it will be here. I had an earthquake last night right when I went to sleep. About 11:15 last night here. It was only like 2 miles away. A peak tonight, so perfect. I hope all is well, everybody in here. It's a very muggy day here in Southern California. I don't know if you guys can see this. I think I have this is radar, but there's storms everywhere. Looks like Las Vegas might be getting some activity there. Maybe not. I know yesterday they did. Peak tonight. So should I get something? I want to get meteor scatter. I better get meteor scatter. On 6 meters. Is it only 6 meters or should I try 10? I don't have an antenna or power for it. You're not giving me good feelings about this then tonight. It's transmitting on its own. I thought it did. Maybe not. Where's that one from tonight, Joe? So what you're telling me is I don't have girth or power. Would I have to have a beam and aim it in the sky and hope I get some scatter? Didn't I get somebody on MSK one night? See, Andre, you're being very positive. Sort of. A little bit positive. I have some sort of positivity, or at least you have some sort of positivity. Eric, are you in here? I see you, but I don't hear you. He's probably getting mad. He's like, no, it doesn't work, Greg. It doesn't work. I can hear him yelling right now. No. No. I figured I'd give it a shot. I think. Amstick. Hello. 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 I have an MSK contact. I'm just going to bring it up. I think it's Dustin. I am 99% it's Dustin. Chance it's Dustin. Just bringing up the awards right now. On 10? See, yeah. That'd be unworked on all states probably. Oop, I hit the wrong one. That was, I don't remember making that call. Oh yeah, you know what? I do remember that. Oh, look at that. Look at that sad ham. All right, let me reset it. I'm going to reset. Do you have your timing set correctly? And 48 samples, 48,000 samples. Try again. I didn't even hear you, so that's weird. Hamstick, I see you there. Let me pull you down. You're there. Do you see your meter moving? It worked the other night. The only thing I changed is I lowered my... I only have half a gig now because I'm cheap. And it's saving me $16 a month. By the way, most people don't need a gig. They just don't. It might sound nice, but you really don't need it. Unless you have like 10 people in your house streaming. You there? I see something moving on the meter now. Oh. I saw something moving on the meter. I just saw something, but now this time I don't see it. Oh, I just saw a dot there for a second. You're almost there. Why is it easier to connect when you're in Singapore? How does that work? You're 7,000 miles away. I can connect you easier. I'm gonna disconnect and see if that helps. Hello? 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 I could use some help with this tonight, so it'll be good to have Hamstick in here. He's probably getting angry. No, Greg, it's not working. It's not working. You sound like a robot. It's these Apple iPad pods. Yeah, just make sure, make sure. So I'm using something called VB cable. Just make sure your in and outs are selected, which you are connected. Oh, you're calling me? I'm not seeing you. Should I try 10 meters? I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I need help. Want me to call CQ? I can't chill out. I'm angry. I want to make contacts, like quick. Like FT4 contacts. Boom, boom, boom. 4 new DXCCs in like a minute and a half. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. Kenya. Bahrain. And Libya. All boom, 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 boom. All right. You know what? I'm just going to go back to CW then. No, I'm going to try to make contacts on voice at some point. But don't be angry. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to take my ball and leave. No. You're angry. You're out of Houston. You're in Iowa, right? Isn't that where they're playing a baseball game soon? Tomorrow? Is it tonight? Maybe it's tomorrow. The Field of Dreams. I heard some folks, they, yep. Yes, sir. And you know what? He's not afraid of it either. He embraces it, and that's why I love him. Do you get some weather up in the Vegas area? Hamstick. I don't know if you can hear me on the stream, but just make sure your ins and your outs are selected correctly. Big thing is this 48K. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man. You're the computer guy. You usually can connect to it very easily. You put something in Discord? Oh. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Got a Dell? Sorry you have a PC. But it might work better than mine right now. So I want to be patient and wait. I got to wait for some meteors to come by. Eric, I see you in there again. I was hoping he could stay in here. He can explain to me this whole meteor thing. I don't understand it. I don't know what... I just saw something move there. So you have disconnected, ins and outs. And I don't know if you're running a Windows machine or not, but you got to make sure those ins and outs are correct. Generally, if I'm in Windows, I default both ways. Then at least I know it's correct. You know what's weird, though? Hold on a second here. You know what? I might have an issue. Oh, I know why. Hold on there, Eric. I think I know why I don't hear you. Oh, I got something wrong here. I don't hear anything here. Nine and 10. Why don't I have... Oh, I know why. Hold on. I know why. Try to come in again. Let me reset this thing. Something freaked out when you got in and reassigned my stuff. Hello? But I was seeing stuff move. Hello? Hello? Do you hear me better now? You might hear me better.
All right, how about now?
I hear you on... Try again?
Can you hear me now?
I do, but I think I have a... Oh, I know why. Hold on.
I hear you now.
Hold on. Talk to me again.
Testing.
There we
1,
go.
2,
now I got
Omaha.
you. Do you have me?
Okay. Yeah.
I think something... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I sent you a video of what it sounded like. It was like a robot beatboxing at a techno show.
I could see why that was happening because the it was backfeeding into itself. For some reason, when you connected, it redid my inputs.
Accidental hacker.
You hacked me like the Delta flight from Atlanta or from Las Vegas to Atlanta.
That's going to be on... Josh is going to make a video on it. I know it.
He might have been on that flight.
To Atlanta? Oh.
He's not home.
He did say he was going there. Yeah.
He's not home.
Atlanta, but he was going somewhere, and then, yeah. He put his schedule out somewhere.
You know, Lawrence, it might have been a software problem because it was I was seeing level going out and something reset when he connected. So it might have been when I started up too. So, but it works now. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how we got there. Maybe he went from a catering truck. I don't know why they're making a big deal about that.
It's because they don't. It's just anything he does is bad.
They don't like him. I don't know. I've been in those bubbles, like security things, and that security is not there for me. That security there is for one person. So anybody like on one of those airplanes or in that area, that security, they don't give a about you. So
yeah, they were also talking about how he had like air defense batteries and whatever. It's like, I think that's probably pretty standard.
That's wild. That's a wild sound there, Eric.
Yeah, it was
some backfeeding digital at a time.
And also just so people understand, I actually did reboot my computer.
I don't know what caused it. I got to be honest with you. I don't know what caused it.
It's not just a thing that IT people tell others to do.
I
retried the action. I restarted the application, and then I rebooted the computer.
I had about, I don't know, maybe a year ago, I had a guy have some problems with some gear. And he's like, I've been messing with it for 2 hours. I can't get it to work. I didn't even like look at it. I just walked over to the wall and unplugged it and plugged it back in. I go, try it now. It's like, oh, it works. Like, poor guy. All right. MSK. Do you ever use it, Eric?
Nope.
Oh.
I know about as much about MSK as I do about Argentinian coffee.
But you've been to Argentina, haven't you?
No, I've never been to South America.
Oh.
I also don't drink coffee.
Just Red Bulls.
Been trying to cut down. I haven't had an energy drink in a week.
That's hard. That's worse than quitting smoking.
No, wait. Yeah, I don't think I've had one in a week.
So is that why you fell asleep on the stream the other night?
Perhaps. I got some Mellow Yellow though. I haven't had one of those in forever.
Oof. I could feel my teeth falling apart.
I went to a Quick Trip and I was like, ooh, I'll have one of these. I got a Squirt. I got a Sun Drop.
Do you have Buc-ee's up there?
No. I've never been to one.
They have really good beef jerky. I'm about ready to drive 600 miles for it.
I did have a taco truck today. It was nice to get a taco that wasn't birria.
Or lamb or something weird.
Well, no, it's just when I was in Hawaii, all the places that I found that had tacos, and same with Singapore, is there were always birria tacos.
Yes, Buc-ee's has really good food. I actually think I had the brisket, the sliced brisket sandwich without any bread. So the noise blinker's off. Oh, the AGC's on.
Oh, you know what'd be super helpful?
Off.
I bet there's a manual that tells us what to do.
A manual?
Yeah.
I just heard a
manual.
Pop. Somebody, I'm going to take a wild guess and say that's Matt. What do you think? That's in here.
Dr. Dre?
No. Dr. Dre doesn't have the keys.
Oh, in Sonobus?
Yeah. And he's silent. Or either that or he can't get it to work.
Or you have your levels wrong again.
I think I just heard him.
Do you need me to turn it up a little bit?
Turn it up.
Hold on. Jesus.
I'm very impatient today. I had a lot of sugar today.
No kidding. What the hell's wrong with you?
I had ice cream with fudge.
Maybe you should put the sugar down.
No. I had a nice day off today. I didn't do anything today. I didn't even send an email out today.
I did something today. Well, I actually did it 2 days ago, but it showed up today.
Did you get another 9700?
Mayhaps.
Did you actually physically get it?
It's sitting next to me.
If you need a place for that to be when you're gone for like another year and a half, let me know.
Yeah, unfortunately, I purchased the wrong power cable for it. I don't have anything to solder here, so can't even turn it on. It's all right. I also don't have coax.
That's a problem.
It should be here soonish.
You getting that Italian stuff or just regular stuff?
I went with ABR this time, but I forgot to put in a code, like a ham radio friend code. So I had to pay full price.
What?
Well, I put in a code for gigaparts, and it didn't give me any money back, so I didn't even try on ABR. It's like, oh, you've got double points. I'm like, what is a point worth to me?
I'm a points guy, but I don't play that game. So, all right.
I just actually signed up for the Delta miles.
That helps. Well,
and I figured out how to log back into Priority Pass.
I don't know what Priority Pass is.
To get into the lounges at the airports.
Oh. I'm not a lounge guy.
I mean, I would rather eat free food and drink free alcohol than sit out at the gate for 4 hours.
I don't really try to eat in airports just because I don't want a number 2 on the plane. And I'm not a big drinker on the plane. I only got drunk once on a plane. It was not good. It was not a good feeling.
KK7MNC just got a contact. It looks like AA5KD. I didn't hear him.
And you got all the big guns up there, too.
He's got a much better antenna than me.
What is it supposed to look like on the waterfall?
Big wide spectrum thing. It's kind of weird looking.
Like the one that just happened there?
Try transmitting, Greg.
So I just hit CQ, enable TX. Dropped a few samples on. Oh, is this? I don't see him yet. They have not popped up, Mr. Dre.
If you scroll up a little bit, if it shows.
Oh,
what
this
it
is
looks
how.
like.
Oh, I got you.
That one that MNC posted. Yeah,
we saw that one night when I was making. Remember that night that all the FT8 was sounding weird? That's when I think I made that MSK contact.
Oh, were you getting a bunch of warbling?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a rural scatter, I think. With a warbling, at least.
Thank you, sideways guy. And you don't fly Delta, do you, Andre? You don't live in Atlanta? Do you hear that story? Anybody hear that story?
I heard it.
I think I sent it to you, didn't I? Matt, did you hear it?
Sorry, I was elsewhere. What's up?
Did you hear the story about the flight from Atlanta or from Las Vegas to Atlanta on Monday?
Mm-mm.
There was a convention there over the weekend a hackers convention, and I guess a bunch of hackers, I don't know a bunch, but somebody hacked the Wi-Fi on the Delta flight.
Hacked is a strong word.
I guess they spoofed it.
Yeah, it sounds like they ran a DOS attack, where if you connect to the actual Wi-Fi, it forces you to disconnect by sending a DOS packet, and then everyone would connect to the fake Wi-Fi, and it would ask them to enter their credentials so they could steal them.
Very nice of them.
You know, fun and games is fun and games, but you don't test stuff on unwitting people on an airplane.
I was going to say, that sounds like an FAA violation to me.
That sounds like a good way to get on a no-fly list.
Yep. And the thing is, the Wi-Fi should have nothing to do with flying the plane, but who knows what these people are doing when they design the planes.
So I'm seeing...
Oh, there you go.
No, that's me transmitting. But I just saw... I saw something here.
You saw a blip on the waterfall.
Yeah. This is kind of like deer hunting. Just wait around for the deer to pop in here, right? Is that what this is?
Essentially.
So is it a meteor event tonight?
It's the top.
It's the height. It's the height of the Perseid meteor shower.
Dang, as a space nerd, I feel like I should have known that. I'm literally wearing a John Webb Space Telescope t-shirt.
I'm wearing an NASA shirt again. Shocker.
I gotta send you some designs, Greg. I found a website and I bought 4 shirts because that's what you do when you're old, is you buy stuff off of ads on Facebook.
Well, okay. I saw a shirt today. It's not flat. We checked again.
Oh, so Greg, interesting.
I guess I got another blip there.
I met some of the people that were involved in the recovery.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they have cool t-shirts, and I'm trying to get them to send me one. They were on the ship right before I had to come back from my emergency departure.
Did they meet Ike?
I don't think so. But yeah, they had a couple of cool shirts. I was trying to get me one and try to get you one too.
Ooh.
But then I had to leave. So unfortunately, I left before I could snatch one.
So one of those guys, did they bring up the fake blow-up alien?
I did.
Was that you?
No. I brought it up to that.
Oh.
Ask if they were the ones that did it. No.
I have a story for you offline. I don't want to say it on here. You'll get a kick out of it.
SpaceX building moved in across the street from me, about a half mile from my house.
They're gonna be going crazy. They almost got I guess they're gonna try to build a super heavy thing here in Vandenberg. They're trying
they build all the satellites here in Redmond, and then a lot of the parts and a lot of the subsystems and stuff here in Maltby.
They're gonna be our air Boeing, I think, or like Northrop Grumman. You know, there's like that one big industrial company. That's what I think SpaceX is going to be for our generation.
And there used to be a bunch.
Aerojet's here in Seattle too.
I have the audio up just a little bit so I can hear. But they almost go ahead.
Why would you need my 9700 if you already have one?
Because I could take yours out in the field, so I don't have to worry about mine getting dirty. I could try to work satellite. You could yell at me on the stream. No, Greg, you're doing it wrong.
Greg, I don't do that.
I could roll back some videos.
Those were trying times.
Everybody getting angry and slamming their fist. No, look at him. No, not that one. Don't hit that one.
That's when you're like, That's when there's 3 people telling you what to do, and you're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pick the worst option. Like,
I just heard something.
Instead of listening to the guy who's currently doing the thing right now, I'll listen to the person who's never done this and is guessing.
We get a lot of people like that at work.
I don't know if you've ever been on the POTA Facebook page, but
I stopped looking at it.
That's where, like, someone could ask a question. They'll be like, "Hey, what's the weather like?" And someone will be like, "Hey, what's the weather like in Arizona?" And he'll be like, "Well, over here in England, it's great." Like, thanks for the help, bud. Maybe that was a bad example.
No, there's some weird stuff going on in there. I stopped participating. I do a little trolling.
I posted my satellite QSO map, and someone tried to scold me and shame me.
Why?
Because I made 26 satellite contacts.
Nice.
And he's like,
awesome.
Basically trying to shame me for, not satellites.
Not sharing satellites?
Yeah, like I'm like hogging all the time on it.
Yeah, because they don't happen all the time.
Yeah, and the fact is, I did 7 FM passes.
Ooh.
To get those 26 QSOs.
Yeah, those people are just crybabies.
Oh, that's NDEF, N6UTC.
Yeah. He's a friend of the channel. He
owns Delta Mike 03 for satellites.
He might be in the chat right now.
So, Hamstick, are you a QRP radio operator at all?
It's a difficult question to answer. Because I feel like if you say, yes, I'm a QRP operator, there's like a stigma that goes along with it.
No, so this is actually a serious question.
I mean, I enjoy doing QRP, but I'm not like a 5 watts or...
Actually, it should be this way.
No. So that's not where I'm going with it. So I've been working on a product where I'm doing the single 18650, so a single cell up to 12 volts or 9 for QRP radios.
So wait, hold on. What are you doing?
Boost converter that takes a single cell battery, like an 18650, and makes it 12 volts.
Huh.
And it's radio quality. Like, it has like almost zero switching noise on the output.
Why do that instead of just using 3 batteries or 4 batteries?
The size difference. I'm talking like one battery, tiny, versus, and it's going to be like directly built into the case of the radio.
Okay. Wouldn't that be like really short operating time?
So it's about 4 hours for a true SDX is what I figured, 4.5 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's way more than I thought.
No FT8 at the moment. I'm going to mess with this for a little bit.
Yeah, I would have thought you would have got maybe 30, 40 minutes. So, all right, if it's 4 hours, then, yeah, that'd be good.
It's about 96% efficient.
Milo.
How much, what's the receive draw?
On a true SDX, it's about 68 milliamps, something like that.
Okay.
86. I'm dyslexic, so I think it's 86.
I mean, I like QRP, but I'm not a purist.
Yeah, I'm just gauging interest in it.
And to W5TXX's point, I saw somebody posted somewhere. I know Nate, I don't think he's watching tonight, but they're running FT8 in their car, in their Tesla, from the browser. That'd be a lot of trouble for me. Self-driving, FT8 on the screen. Hamstick was all worried about his reputation. Well, I'm not really a QRP guy, but I am, but I'm not.
No, they sometimes when someone says, "Hey, are you a this?" Sometimes there's negative connotations about it.
If I say something like that, it's because I have a serious question.
Okay.
I don't care. You guys can rag on me all you want. Very open. Yeah, we're looking for you. We have Hamstick Eric in here. You guys know each other officially?
He is a satellite aficionado.
I am not.
That's how I know him.
I don't think I ever connected to a satellite. I know the ISS repeater I have.
No, N6 UTC is.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, nice, good job. I'm gonna keep trying. I wouldn't mind making some contacts on this tonight. I saw their N6 UTC there for one pass or whatever. I almost jumped off my chair. I'm like, I know who that is. He's in Long Beach.
Is that ground wave to you?
Probably, yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of dirt between us. There's 2 sets of hills, and I think if memory serves, you're just on the other side of Signal Hill from me. Signal Hill's a big hill. Oh, there you go. I don't know what that means, but Eric, you might know. Who worked
Nice.
CO52.
It's CO52. Is that? Oh, that's the top of Alaska, I think. That's got to be N5UC.
Yeah.
NU5C?
I wish Dana hadn't moved. I would really want to get into some satellite stuff.
Oh, VE7PTN. Okay. I think Tyler is up in Alaska. He's up at the top of Alaska putting on... I missed him the other day. I heard him, but I didn't hear him weak enough for me to call or to feel... Like I could hear him and hear people working him, but if I were to call him and he would have responded, I wouldn't have even known that he was calling me.
Ooh, I got another one.
And
I'm going to make a contact here. This is Northern California.
unfortunately, the issue was 100% my fault.
No, this is not Northern California.
I've been plagued by RFI.
Welcome to the club.
Oh yeah, but the RFI was my fault. That's the thing. I was using a little handheld mini Raspberry Pi computer, and I didn't realize that I was causing the RFI with that computer.
There's a message on there for you. So this guy's saying he's in Alameda County, but he's in La Cañada, which is kind of like by Pasadena, Montrose.
Isn't that a hotel? La Quinta?
No, I didn't.
Oh, La Canada. He's in the Canada.
La Cañada.
Spanish. Canada.
Spanish. See, Montrose, like I just mentioned. I don't know why it has Alameda County on there. But he's trying to work it, and I'll try to get him.
What state do you still need on 80 meters there?
Me?
Yeah.
Delaware.
Delaware. Okay. Yeah, I think that was the last one I needed.
Let me double check.
Because you'll have 5-band work to all states then.
Yep, it's Delaware.
I had to post on Facebook into a group looking for a contact for Delaware.
I did that for 10 meter for Nevada.
So I got Whiskey Alpha 3 India. So someone had saw my post. I think it was Jeff, K6EGG. He messaged a friend of his who tried to work me. I could hear him, but he couldn't hear me. And then that guy messaged a different friend who had a bigger station. So Jeff messaged a guy who messaged a guy who was able to work a sked with me.
Were people surprised to hear your call stateside again?
Yeah. In fact, even on the internet, like I posted the QSO map, and someone's like, just to let you know, your QRZ profile says that you're in Hawaii. And then, of course, I had to say, yes, but if you look at my bio, the first line says, I'm in Wisconsin until September. Sorry if you need Hawaii. But the nice thing is on the satellites, you give your grid square, and also with the footprint, it should be obvious. Should be.
Yeah. Okay, Matt.
I did have a couple of people say, "Hey, are you roving?" And I just said, "Yep, on vacation."
Yeah, I need a satellite mentor that lives here locally.
Yeah, I tried to get sent to San Diego, and that didn't work out.
I had Dana, and poor Dana moved away.
Wait, he moved? Where?
Yep. He used to live 5 minutes from my house. He moved to south of Dallas somewhere.
Dang, I spent like 4 months on a ship out to sea, and the whole world changes.
Yep.
That's actually the worst part, is basically your life stops, but the whole rest of the world keeps going. And then when you come back, you're just... It's a little less with the internet, like with having the internet now. But coming back after like 7 months of being out to sea, and like vocabulary's changed and new words were made up.
So N6UTC just realized who you are.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's the popular. I can't do this. I can't get this right. There we go. Hamstick.
Yeah, I went over to EN44 to work a pass with them on Green Cube. And Steve, KM9G actually joined me for that pass to do a video.
Well, maybe I could bring him in the mix here. I said we should do a GoFundMe to get our own satellite together. Eric doesn't think it's a good idea. He thinks it's going to cost too much money.
No, Greg, I think it's a fantastic idea. And I'm not doubting you, Greg. I just don't think we can raise the funds.
I think we can. If we get the proper people involved. I don't know.
I mean, look, if I could raise $200,000 to do a satellite, I think I would have raised $200,000 to put in my bank account already.
There's ways of doing it.
Yeah.
Get the right folks involved. Get enough buzz about it. Get the satellite community involved.
You know, Josh did help us save Green Cube.
Yep. Is he a satellite? He's a satellite guy, isn't he?
He just did a video recently about working some satellites. I have failed at convincing him and others to see the truth in the light of tracking satellites by hand.
That's what I think too.
Be careful what you wish for.
To get a GeoBird,
Yeah.
does it still spin or does it stay in one spot?
No, it stays in one spot.
Is it, I know. Please correct my elementary use of terms. From what I understand, the satellites that you guys normally use, like the green cube, that thing spins, right? So it's not all the time transmitting in the same.
So, yes, but also not in the way that a lot of people think. Like the hand motion that you were making, not so much like that. So, right, because Newton laws of motions always apply. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. So people talk about it tumbling, but I think it's just better to think about it as an unknown orientation that is changing.
Tumbling.
But it's not like it's falling down a hill and bumping around, right? So Green Cube was
be honest. Then this be honest, because you know how this works. To be honest, it's falling around the Earth. So technically, it is.
But it's not like it's not spinning to the left and then stopping and spinning to the right.
Spin to the right. That sounds like a song.
Yeah, like do a little dance.
Yeah, but it is falling around the Earth, right? It is.
Yeah.
I don't know what orbit it is. It depends on the speed it's at, right? Is that how that works?
Well, every satellite's falling. It's just they just happen to go sideways at the same, or at a fast enough speed, so by the time they fall, they miss. But yeah, their rotating Green Cube was a great example because you could look at the telemetry data, and you could actually see the rate at which it spins on all three axes, and it was rotating. I want to say like 12 degrees per second on the z-axis. So there's conjecture that like they purposely put a z-axis spin to help keep it steady.
There's a message on the screen. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you're in preview or not.
Yeah, no, I see it on the YouTubes. I mean, just don't hate on me, but I got DXCC.
Oh, that's so rude, dude.
I know.
That is so mean.
Don't be upset though, because I used QO100.
Are you out? You're not even. You're gone. That's it.
Oh dang,
he gone. He's already gone. You one upped him.
I wasn't
you're a topper. Is that what they're called?
I don't know. No, but I was gonna make the point that I got DXCC only because in Singapore I can access QO100. When Green Cube was still alive, I was not even close. I only got 61, I think. It was so hard from Hawaii. Lots of places wanted to work Hawaii, but if there was another person who was like roving to another rare place, it would be difficult for me in the middle of the Pacific to work them.
Can you work a GeoBird there?
From Hawaii?
Yeah. No. That's rude.
Oh, wait, hold on. Enda, if you have a license back home, you can operate. If you have a place you can set up, you can just do a remote setup, a remote station, and then work it whenever. In fact, I have my station set up right now.
In Singapore?
Mm-hmm. It's so even when I'm in my home shack, I still operate it remotely. I just operate it remotely from 3 feet away. But yeah, I can operate it here from Wisconsin. In fact, I got a new grid square this morning, OM04.
I hear something in here.
That almost sounds like FT8.
It is, but it's way not on the same frequency.
I wonder if someone's transmitting FT8 on that frequency.
It's the same, like, circuit, but I don't know. I don't know how this works. I don't know.
IO-73. I have to look at that one.
How often do those satellites run out of battery?
So QO100 is a TV satellite. So it's designed to be up there for a long time. I think 10 or 15 years was their lifespan. Oh, I need IO-73.
And how much does a satellite like that cost?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we just make one in our backyard and just send it to SpaceX there? Is that how it works?
No, so it's a Qatari TV satellite that they had extra transponder room. So they added another transponder. The whole thing was made by Mitsubishi. There's some good documents on it. I don't want to like speak incorrectly and get it wrong.
Is that the Geo one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, that would make sense.
But the basic is it's a TV satellite that also has a ham radio transponder.
That's very nice of them. It must have been somebody must have pulled some big strings to get that on board. That's big money.
Yeah, it takes a lot of gas to get up that high.
Yeah. To stay up that high too. Because they're always kind of adjusting. S-inhale too?
When I'm sure you use satellite stuff at work. But like the difference between geosynchronous and geostationary.
I know we discussed this before, but I don't remember.
They're essentially very similar, except for the synchronous is allowed to wobble a lot more. They don't do as much station keeping, usually to save fuel to give it a longer lifespan.
We need the CEO. They're getting rid of their satellites, I think, eventually. I remember years ago, this was probably late 90s. I did something for DirecTV, and it was they're unveiling their satellite, and I was in the same room as the satellite. They had it in a case. We're in the white room, whatever, and well, that wasn't really the white room, but it was in next to the white room, and they pulled it out, and it was in a glass case. About the size, I don't know, mid-sized car. It was up there for a minute. DirecTV 3, I want to say it was. They replace those things all the time. That thing got replaced probably 4 years after. I'm getting a little...
Ooh. Aren't those designed to be up there 10, 15 years?
Yeah, when I say replaced, it didn't, like, they didn't not use it. Like, it was used as a backup.
Okay.
But they changed. They had to move a spot beam satellite in. At the same...
like an on-orbit spare.
Yeah. The way they used to do they didn't have local channels when they first started. So they would have the two big markets, East and West Coast markets, LA and New York. Or I should say New York and LA, because that's the order. But so they passed a cable bill, I want to say 2001, maybe, that DirecTV had to carry like the 20 top local markets or whatever, 15, whatever. So they have this spot beam. They move the spot beam satellite. So if you're in Las Vegas, the spot beam with all the locals for Las Vegas gets transmitted into that area. It's very similar to how Viasat does their satellites, as far as I understand. It's that's how they partition the bandwidth out. Yeah, just a bunch of little spots.
Just so you know, Greg, it's starting to kick up. I'm starting to see things. People are starting to communicate.
Yeah, we were hearing something, but I agree with what Eric said. It sounded like FT8.
Well, you're getting more speckles.
Yeah.
On the waterfall.
It kind of sounds like FT8. It's still a digital mode. It's just wider than FT8.
So I would have given up by now, but I don't want to seem like I'm not interested, and I am. So I'm glad I'm waiting.
Well, that's the thing is I'm not sure you're going to believe that.
What? You were breaking up. And you're gone. If you're talking,
no, I'm here. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, we were
Company
discussing the finer points of things and stuff.
Satellites.
Greg thinks that we should build one and send it in space. I think we should just raise money and send me in space. I'll be the satellite.
You'll be the satellite. So you want to be? You want to be?
I think you should monetize your channel, and then you should put all of that money into a sat.
It's not going to be that much.
See, it can't be Suit Sat. I would be Eric Sat. Hamstick Sat. Can you imagine if I got to go on like a Dragon capsule and play radio, and I just like pooped a ham stick out in space and was like, "What's up, homies?" on like 10 meters.
From the satellite or from?
Yeah. We should raise money to do that.
But we have a better chance of getting a satellite.
But the satellite doesn't make me an astronaut. Actually, for about the same amount of money, you can go on Blue Origin.
I know some people at NASA. Maybe they can hook you up.
I knew one person, but he doesn't work there anymore, unfortunately. He retired. Well, I shouldn't say I know him. We've exchanged a couple emails. I was like, "Hey, I want to work there when I retire. What do I need to do?"
I'm seeing even more sparkles. You just never know, dude. You never know.
No, I could never be an astronaut. They want you to be able to like see things, and my vision depth perception doesn't work.
They had some girl that like has a prosthetic leg that went up. And that had like cancer 4 times. I don't understand why you couldn't do it.
Well, the reason
that was at NASA, by the way, but she was still an astronaut. She still was up there for like 4 or 5 days.
Who needs depth perception in space? You don't need depth perception. Yeah. You're in a fucking capsule.
You got the moon one way, you got the Earth the other way, you got some stars way off in yonder. What else do you need to see?
They'd be like, how far are you to the moon? And I'd be like, 600 yards. And they'd be like, my dude, you're 40,000 miles away still.
That's what lasers are for.
Yeah. What are you going to like manually operate this thing? Sir Isaac Newton's going to be, use his whatever star chart?
Yes, it'll be me, an Omega Speedmaster Pro, and Sir Isaac Newton. Okay.
The sparkles went down.
On my Speedmaster, my little Swatch Speedmaster, I keep the time set to 14, or the timer put on 14 seconds.
Todd's pissed. Lawrence Todd is mad.
I know. He had like a solid year where I wasn't on the stream.
I forgot he doesn't like you. That's right.
Yeah. It happens.
So, Eric, you never know what could happen. You can win the lottery. You can go, you know what? Call up Elon. Hey, I want to buy a SpaceX capsule with 4 people. I want to be one of them. And then pop up there.
It couldn't be 4 because someone's going to have to know how to press all the right buttons.
Those things are automated. You don't really need anybody in there doing anything.
Okay, so I'm going to go. Greg, are you going to go?
Axios? Is that what Axios? They don't have astronauts on it? It's just...
Oh, come on. You don't want to go in Amazon's cock rocket?
No. That's barely across the Kármán line anyways. It's like 20 feet above the Kármán line.
Yeah, it's like technically in space the same way that a tomato is technically fruit.
Hey, if Katy Perry can call herself an astronaut, you can call yourself an astronaut.
You know, when she was like, oh, we did all this training and all the things, I was like, oh man, all you had to say was, wow, that was a super cool ride and it was fun.
Who else went up? There was another star went up.
Jeff Bezos' wife, I thought, or girlfriend.
I actually know her. No, but somebody else, like the Star Trek guy.
Oh yeah, the guy from Rescue 911.
You seriously can't remember Shatner?
Yeah. Do you remember Rescue 911?
No, I didn't watch that.
No. It was a show that they talked about 911. It was like before Cops.
I'm a pilot. Wait a minute. I'm reading this. I'm a pilot while traveling in a Boeing 737. Yeah, I mean, no.
I guess that makes me an Airbus
but it makes
pilot.
you a traveler. I mean,
you can't. So when you say traveler, instantly to my head goes sovereign citizen. I'm not flying, sir. I'm traveling.
So what about so there's 4 people that went around the moon a couple months ago, right? Yeah. So they're not really astronauts because they
were in control.
They weren't in control.
No, they were though.
So they were travelers.
But they were also astronauts.
Allegedly. Do we have a flat earther in here? Do I smell a flat earther? Oh, I'm hearing some stuff now.
What?
I'm seeing something.
So I'm honestly wondering, do flat earthers think the moon is flat too?
I don't know. That'd be a little awkward, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like how is it perfectly flat pointed at us?
No, they think it's a saucer.
Where's the end at?
You know what? You should bring on your high school pal to let us know about flat moon theory.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to speak for him, but I'll have to. I don't want to say anything on here. Well, we got to. There's some funny stuff about that.
Ooh, flat moon confirmed.
Well, we've never seen the other side of it, right? So it's like,
I have.
How do we know? How do we know?
I've been on the bottom of it and the other side.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I've never seen the other side of me, but I'm pretty sure that my butt is still there.
Wait a minute. Colin agrees that he's upside down. If we were flat, Colin wouldn't be upside down. Right? Everybody knows that Colin's upside down. Am I wrong?
Ooh, and when I'm in Singapore, I'm sideways.
I would not go there.
Hey, I'm just trying to steel man their theories here.
You're right, though. But where's the end? I know a couple flat earthers. Man, it's rough having a conversation with them.
See, the thing is, the Navy is out there in the ships to keep you from getting too close to the ice wall. That's why Bouvet is so dangerous. It's close to the ice wall.
I'll have to ask Max about that.
I know a guy that was in the Navy. He's a flat earther. And I'm like, dude, you were in the Navy and you're a flat earther?
To be fair, when you're out on the ship, it looks pretty flat.
But what do you see first when you see land? You see the top of it, right?
Land's not a good example, but ships. If you look far enough out, like especially like cargo ships when they're very far away through binoculars, you can't see the bottom. Like you can't see, like you'll see the bridge, and like the cranes and stuff will be the first thing you see.
Because it's at 28.826 mile whatever curvature at 2 feet. What I don't know the, you know what I mean.
At a certain point, you only got like 5 to 10 miles. Like it's
Correct.
not the 30 miles is radio range.
See, don't you know that's just the haze on the water? You just can't see them.
No, but you can.
It's mirages in the desert.
The haze just hides the bottom half. It's like you ever see that video, the front fell off?
No.
Oh my God. You would love it.
I'm bummed. I want to see some more activity. I saw 2 stations here. One of the guys is in chat. The chat, pardon me.
Isn't this more of a get up early thing? Like get up at like 3, 4 in the morning?
No, it was going on last night. Right, Matt? I heard you and
it's going on right now.
Dre talking about it. I missed Dre by like minutes at the same hotel. What's K7F? N4NJJ. You got whoa.
I should have sent you my 6-meter Yagi. Actually, it'd probably be the same if I just bought you one and sent it to you than if I were to mail you mine.
I'd have to, what, could I just aim it up? I mean, how does that? Just aim it north or whatever and try to hope to get Matt?
You just aim it to wherever the meteors are, I think.
I can't really see him. Me and my wife drove out to the desert one time. I drove like 2 hours to try to see it. We saw one, I think, the whole night. I'm like, dang it. Like I got off work. It was a Sunday. And we ate dinner. We're like, let's go watch this is pre-Haley. Let's go watch. We're thinking this. It's going to be like every 2 seconds.
Was it Haley's Comet and that's how she got her name?
No, Haley's Comet was in the 90s, wasn't it? Out here? It's every 86 years? So we drove out to wherever, over by her sister's house, and like we saw one. Like, damn it.
I know an astronomer who's got comets and asteroids named after her. I thought it was really cool. She said it's kind of boring now because she found so many of them.
I don't know if you're watching, and this isn't asteroids or anything. It's not whatever. It's the rocks. What's the rocks?
Geology?
Yeah. So there was a NASA lady. I don't remember what her name was. When they're going around the moon and they're taking the photos. Yes, the flat moon. And they had her on. Dude, she was like totally geeking out. Her face was all red and everything. It was like probably Christmas for her. It was pretty awesome seeing that.
I never really got into rocks.
Yeah, I wasn't a rock guy. I was always looking up at the sky. I remember we went up to Rim of the World High School. And right before that, and this was in 1991, I was running cross country. It was 80s.
You were a runner?
Yeah, I was in cross country and track. So we stayed there for a little while and ate at McDonald's of all things, right after a cross country race. So we're at Lake Arrowhead, which is by Rim of the World High School. And I was sitting out with a couple of the girls' team. And one of the girls, I guess her dad worked at like Northwark Grumman. I'm like, what are you looking at? She's like, a satellite's going to pass by right now. I'm like, you're not going to be able to see no satellite. They're too far away. Because I remember my neighbor had one of those big like C-band dishes that you hear it move in the middle of the night and track the whatever that thing's called, the arc or whatever it's called, right?
Yep.
So I'm sitting there with her and I go, what are you talking about, right? So she's like, no, they passed like right here. So I'm sitting there. We sat there for like 2 minutes and sure as you know what, we saw one pass by. I almost crapped my pants. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. I was telling everybody about that. They're like, who cares?
Maybe she had the display technology, like she had access to the overhead display panel.
I don't know. I think that girl ended up going to Stanford. I don't know what happened to her. I think she left that year. Probably too smart for our high school. Jumping. 23.9, what? The Speckleys came down a little bit. This is going to work out too good for me tonight, I don't think. But I did see 2 people on here. I gave it a shot. You know, I was too lazy to like send out email today. If I do, I'm coming out on Monday and I'm working all day Tuesday and I'm leaving first thing on Wednesday because it's my birthday next Thursday. I want to get home. Yeah, I got to figure out. I'll figure out by Thursday. Wait, tomorrow's Thursday. Maybe Friday. So the next big eclipse, someone just sent me this, is going to be in 2045.
No.
That's the next big one over California in the U.S.
Oh, over California. I thought there was one in like the 30s.
Not at the map that I'm looking at. And Colin, we were just talking about you. People were saying the Earth was round. And I said, no, it's not, because Colin is upside down below us. Yes, Haley. Haley's Comet. Did you ever read about Haley's Comet?
No.
No, you should ask your teacher about that. It's a real thing.
What is it?
It's a comet, and they named it Haley. It comes around, Ted, I think you put it in there, 86 years. So you might be able to see it. What's wrong? Do you have fun with Uncle Greg?
Mm-hmm.
You guys have some sushi?
I had the rice from the sushi.
You had the rice?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like rice.
So I had some of it.
So you had chicken, French fries, ice cream, and then rice.
Mm-hmm.
All in that order.
Mm-hmm.
And a roll.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. You're my daughter. Except for the fish part.
Ready?
You didn't have fish.
Slap you.
Just don't hit me in the face.
All right, Greg, I asked the rectangle of knowledge.
All right. I'll see you later.
And it turns out we are both right.
Here it comes.
Well, do you hear cats in here too?
March 30,
Betty doesn't want to be
2033,
carried.
there'll be one over Alaska.
Oh, you know what? I only seen North America. Or the
But
CONUS.
August 22nd to
American
24th
night.
will be the one over the mainland U.S.
I might be alive during then.
2044?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Well, you never know. You heard Milo?
Mm-hmm.
Poor Scott. I don't know if you remember Scott. Cat Scott. I guess one of his cats passed away.
Ooh, that's no good.
Yeah. Poor guy. I know he's a big animal guy. I am too, so that sucks. Is it supposed to rain next week in for NJJ, Bill? $20.61 for Haley's Comet. She'll be around for that. I hope so. It's 37 years?
I heard they named it after Eminem's daughter.
Well, okay. Boy, this is a lot of patience here. I almost made 2 contacts.
That's as many contacts as I made on satellites today.
At least it cooled down. Last week, or when was it last week when I was there? Was I there last week? Yes, it was 117.
That's just too much.
My car, actually, after I ate lunch with the N4NJJ right next to the Trump Tower there, it's 122. This isn't going to work out so good. I'm going to see if there's any.
Just out of curiosity, I wanted to look up to see if there's anybody famous that ever came out of my high school.
Yeah.
Apparently some singer back in 2020 came out of my high school that's extremely popular.
Does she have a song where she says, Friday, Friday?
You wish. That was like back in like 2010, man. That was a long time ago.
Oh.
Well, who was it?
Some guy named Benson Boone. I've never heard of him.
That sounds like a hipster folk kind of artist.
We had a couple famous guys come out of my school. I guess one guy was a murderer.
Yeah, one guy went around the flat moon.
the saucer, the flying saucer in the sky.
Yeah.
Does your Tesla have ETO work overtime to keep batteries cool? And yes, it does. And yes, it does. Oh, look at the sad ham in here.
I found that the cold was worse in the batteries than the heat.
Yeah, but what also happens too is you get the cabin, whatever it is, cabin overheat protection thing.
Yeah.
That's more of a big thing than the batteries keeping it cool. Because the batteries like it warm, actually.
I didn't have a heat pump, though.
Oh, you're pre-heat pump?
Yeah. So it was purely resistive heat. So if I ran the heat in the car, it would drain the batteries noticeably faster.
Oh, apparently a New England Patriot is also from my high school.
Which one?
A guy named Efton Chisholm.
Just on my city block, we had a pro
name.
football player, and we had a pro baseball player who has 3 World Series rings.
From Milwaukee area?
No, up my hometown.
Oh.
It was like on the block that I grew up on.
What was his name?
Hinsky.
Hinsky?
Yeah, Eric Hinsky. He was Rookie of the Year, I think, for Toronto Blue Jays.
What year did he win the World Series?
He got 3 rings.
That name doesn't sound familiar.
His career, what was it? 1998 is when he started.
A little bit older than me then, just by a little bit.
Oh, so his MLB debut was 2002.
So he's okay. Then he's a little bit younger than me. What teams was he on? Because Toronto Blue Jays didn't win any.
So, Blue Jays, Red Sox, the Rays, the Pirates, the Yankees, the Braves, and the Diamondbacks. And then he was a coach on the Cubs, Angels, Diamondbacks, and Mets.
Angels, huh? Angels be going through a lot of coaches right now. I had a professional football player at my high school. He played. I had a guy on the Royals, Kansas City Royals. Actually, I think I'm working with him tomorrow. Mike Sweeney. I remember I didn't know who he was at the time, but in Little League, he was in the majors. Him and another guy were just hitting. Every time they would come up, they would hit bombs. Home run every single time. Guy named Jeff Blum, and Mike Sweeney. Spud Webb, yeah. I know who that is. You go fishing with him? He named the fish after me. You know that? I never had anybody name a fish after me. And he spelled my name right. He spelled the fish's name right.
The 2G Greg?
Yeah. I don't have him on 20. Yeah, the guy that was a good in high school for baseball, we thought he was going to be the guy. You know, we thought he was going to probably be the best, and he was. I mean, I don't think he got a World Series, but he was the best on his team. I think he's on the Royals Hall of Fame.
Yeah, just on my city block, we had a pro football, a pro baseball with 3 World Series rings, and I have to get up twice in the middle of the night to pee. So I'm not doing so well comparatively.
Welcome. When you get in your 50s, it gets worse.
Yeah.
I was going to say, are you 75?
Well, I had to have something funny to add in there. I didn't know what to.
It's like FT8's going. So this is an aurora up here, right? So I wonder if Chad's in here because he could probably see that up there. Chad.
Ooh, I could probably see it.
Really?
When I went out in like the country.
That's one thing I really want to see. I want to go. There's a place like in Switzerland or
Iceland's pretty good.
I don't know, one of those places up there. You could sleep in like an igloo thing with a open.
Oh, you're thinking like Sweden or Norway or Finland.
Yeah. That's a bucket list place I want to go to. Finland. I don't have a desire to go to Iceland.
I've seen it here in Wisconsin. The last time I was back here 2 years ago.
But then you're in Wisconsin.
Greg, there are very nice people here.
They are. They have good custard there too.
They have good custard.
They do.
And the cheese.
They do have good cheese there, I would admit.
Oh man, I need to get some cheese curds.
I remember I had probably my best quesadilla of my life there.
That's a weird thing to have the best of. You live in Southern California.
It's the cheese though. Yeah, cheese has a nice little like aftertaste after. Like a little punch of something.
The cheese stands alone?
The cheese stands up for itself. This is not a good night for ham radio. I can't come back on until Sunday. And I might remote on Monday. I really don't feel like going to Vegas, though. Ugh. Bill, are you still in here still?
So why don't you go do something else?
I need to work. I had 8 days off last week.
No,
You
I
had
mean,
8 days off last week.
Why don't you go do single sideband like you told people you're going to do?
What, right now? Or Monday?
Now?
I'm trying to make a contact with this new county in Georgia. Kevin Falk? Is that how you say that? Which high school did you go to? And we get the sweet joker, J. McLovin.
McLovin doesn't have a first name.
Andy Thomas, astronaut, went to the University of Adelaide where he earned his Bachelor of Engineering with first-class honors in 1973 and a PhD in Mechanical Engineering in 1978.
So
I have trouble
Colin,
saying that. I couldn't even...
I have to ask, do the Australian astronauts come up and get launched into space with NASA? Or do they actually just launch down into space? Because you kind of want to go up into space.
Right? I always wondered that. But they do have a big dish down there, right? Canberra,
Yeah.
right?
Canberra, yeah. I almost got to go there.
I don't know where that's at. What city is that in? I'm sorry.
Canberra?
No. I was two conversations going on at once.
Colin can't say if they launch you down into space.
Yeah.
You'd think you could just let go. Right? You just
You just
fall
fall
into
off,
space.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. You just get a cat to just knock you off the side.
A cat. Josh will be out there with his cat. Oh, man. We're so rude.
I should go to Australia again.
It's too dang far. The next
Oh.
far place I want to go
Yeah.
is
You
probably
may
Japan.
actually end up in orbit the wrong way around in Australia, like the toilets.
Didn't they
Good
do
call,
that?
Ted.
Well, wait, didn't they do that on the last what's that, Jared Isaacman? Didn't he do the only polar orbit with people on it?
Yeah.
Was that him? Or was it an Axios one that did that?
I think it was Axios. It was Fram to Ham. I remember because
We were trying
There
to
was-
listen. Yeah.
there was there was someone who I tuned into their live stream, and they said, nope, there's no way that this is coming up from the south. I saw them launch to the south. And they were confused because they thought the orbit only went south. They forgot about the earth spinning. You remember that though, right?
I think you screenshotted it for me.
I just about died when I heard that. I was like, what does it do when it hits the South Pole?
Louisiana. It keeps going.
That's where all the satellites go when they're tired.
Yeah, Australia. That's where we dump all of our stuff. Didn't the Space
Prisoners.
Lab?
Satellites mirror. I need to go back to Australia.
Why? Why would you want to go there? It's the same as here, but like sideways and like reversed and upside down.
Because I only got to go to Darwin, and I was told that doesn't count.
Don't go to Sydney because it's like any other big city. I believe it or not, and I'm not just saying this because Colin's in here. Adelaide was our favorite city. And if you ask my wife, she'll say the same thing.
I was supposed to go to Alice Springs for a bit, but then it changed to Canberra, and then it changed to I'm not going at all.
Alice Springs is the big rock thing, right?
It's in the middle of the country.
We got talked out of that.
There's nothing out there.
Take a bodyguard if you go to Alice Springs. So you get beat up
I just got Utah.
on MSK.
Yep.
I don't even see any 6-meter FT8. Does it operate differently?
doesn't look like FT8. It's just one stream.
Let's see if I pick something else up.
MNC is getting him right now. The guy in Utah.
We gotta get you hooked up with a 6-meter antenna.
Yeah, I know. Next season. Next 6-meter season. It's almost over now.
If you put up a Yagi, would that be like Divorceville?
No. And then I have another input that could just change inputs. I can have the 6-meter antenna. I could change the input. So I can keep all my other stuff plugged in. I have 2 more coaxes going out there. I have some LMR 400 and some RG8 going out there. MX5? Is that a satellite? Oh, it could be. What was that? See, I'm getting dips on here now. This definitely different than before. That might be RFI getting in there.
That's what that sounds like to me.
What's that?
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, it looks like RFI. Yeah.
Here, you want to hear it? Hold on a second.
Yeah, I do want to hear it actually.
Next time they transmit, you'll hear it.
Miami, you mean?
Oh, he stopped transmitting.
Hey, I'll BRB in like 2 minutes.
Okay. At least he's not going to fall asleep again.
I might.
Were you there last time, Matt, when he started snoring?
No, but I talk to people on Discord all the time that start snoring.
And I have a hard enough time falling asleep in my own bed, let alone talking to somebody.
Usually happens to me when I'm listening to music or something.
Was that station you're hearing, were they local, or was it the one in Utah?
Oh, the one I was going to have you listen to was local. It was KK7MNC, the guy in your chat.
Oh, Dre. Have you met him?
No, I haven't met him personally. He's local to me, though. Oh, here you go.
Oh, yes, I've heard that before.
That's MSK.
So he's like super close to you.
And there's his call sign right there. Ah.
Can I do Morse code? No. I could probably decode FT8 better with my ear than Morse code. I am horrible at it. I have trouble with English. And everybody here watching in the chat that's watched me could agree. I have no plans on learning CW. In fact, if you tried to give me $1 million, I'd probably turn you down. I'm getting in a hobby. Was wondering what radios. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the first thing you do. Don't buy a new radio. Buy a used one. That way, let somebody else take the first depreciation hit, and then you won't take that big of a hit when you sell it again. What are you? General, tech, extra? And I'm on 260s of frequency, right, Matt?
Yeah, that's right. You're on the right channel. You're doing it. You're set right. You're just not hearing anything.
I did hear some people. once. Just get yourself an HT. I don't know if you have any local. I don't know what area you're in. If you have some local repeaters, get yourself in maybe an Allstar node too. No, don't do that. You don't need 10 HTs. I know people have like 10 HTs. Like, you don't have 10 hands. You don't have 20 years. I can understand maybe 2.
Just to make sure your radio is set to data upper,
Correct.
right?
You know what? You're right. Don't let the people scare you away from the Balfangs. I don't know where your budget is, but I had some guy, he emailed me over a year ago. He's like, I felt embarrassed. I was going to say I was going to buy a Balfang in the chat, and I didn't want to say it. I'm like, don't be afraid. If it gets you on the air, just tell me on the repeater, just tell me I have a Yaesu. They're not going to know anything. Not hearing anything either. On 260, the meters were probably beneath us. They're on the other side of flat Earth. How many do you have, Ted? And don't worry, you could probably stop at any time, right? You're Michigan? Hey, if that gets you on the air, get you on the air. Don't let anybody. You have 30 HTs. Just think if you sold all but one, you could probably get like a bitchin' ass like HF radio. That's a lot of HTs. I have 2, and I think that's more than enough. I have my very first VX5, very first ham radio I ever bought. I kept it. I could probably get a lot of money for that thing too. I saw people in QRZ looking for them.
My cat walked over and knocked the cable out of the side of my radio.
That's rude. That's a very cat-like thing to do. It's like to wake you up just so they can go back to sleep.
Well, it doesn't help that the USB like comes out of the side of the radio.
It is very nice of you to do that. I have given... I think I gave my old Balfang away. And if my brother-in-law ever got his technician, I was going to buy him a radio, I told him. Oop. I don't know if you have any repeaters in your area. That does not sound like that big of a city. But an Allstar link will you transmit to a little device that's connected to Wi-Fi, and it has a little transmitter hat on it, and you can control it with your phone, and you can connect to pretty much any repeater system that has an Allstar link connected to it. Well, at least you can get the experience of talking on the radio. It's like having your own personal repeater, and you can change it to go wherever you need to go. Man, you're made of money there. Come on, baby. Get somebody else in here. I'm going to throw out a CQ and see what happens. Oh, nice. And don't let rude people run you off. Now, is that saying that somebody's hearing me up there on the screen? Just remember, there's so many different ways you can go out of this hobby. I really like the POTA stuff. I don't have a lot of time for it, although I could have done it today. But you go out in the field. It's kind of nice just being out in the middle of nowhere and having that antenna up and just having people come in out of nowhere. You know, like I go to the Chino Hills State Park, which is not really in the middle of nowhere, but there's no people out there really. And I'm out here and all these people are getting sucked into my radio from the air. It's pretty cool. Why does my hand smell like coffee? I did not have coffee. Oh, that's fudge. I had ice cream. Oh, I already told you I had ice cream. I had Hooters.
I was gonna say, you scratch your butt.
I had Hooters and ice cream. Hooters wings. I got really lazy and I DoorDashed or Uber Eats. I did not feel like leaving the house today. When they had 2-packs on sale. That 2-packs. And they're all, what are they, all Baofangs? That's pretty nice, man. I wish someone gave me a radio when I started. I don't think I got a radio right away. And then I got a radio. I programmed all the stuff in, and then like every time I got on a repeater, are you a member? Are you a member? Oh, we'll get a hold of you, and we want us to send we want you to send money, and then you can talk on the repeater. So then I didn't really talk on repeaters. And I remember one time I got yelled at on the wind system when I was first starting because I said something wrong. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to talk on here. I want to go on HF. And now I don't hear much traffic on the wind system at all. Let's take a listen in.
Is the FU guy still around?
Oh, yeah. I heard him last night. So the FU guy is not the no ice guy.
No ice guy.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
That was when you were gone. So there was a guy, I don't know, 9 years ago. He was jamming all these different repeaters. And somebody like videotaped him like at his house, and he's standing outside just jamming and saying stupid shit. And so he got busted for it and went to prison. He also got busted for some other activities with small children, which I won't get into.
Ooh.
And
there's some of that going around.
Yeah. And I got to ask you some questions about that. Not about you, obviously, but something else. But anyways, so this guy was wherever he was at. Yeah, we played it on the stream, the video on the stream. He came back, and so there's also, he was on a documentary for like PBS or something. He would draw signs that said no ice and put the signs over overpasses in the LA area. And I saw him all the time. Anyways, all of a sudden, we might get one. You know exactly who I'm talking about. So, anyways, come last year about this time, this guy came back on the air and he was doing the same antics, except he was saying no ice, F Trump, this is my First Amendment right, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But he'd do that every morning and go to like every single repeater in LA. And he was doing it for 9 months. So one day, because I normally don't work in the mornings, my ALC is really high, by the way. I just noticed my ALC is super high.
Gotta turn down that power.
Yeah, let me adjust something here. Excuse me. I was listening again. So, I had to go to Inglewood for work in the morning. I had to be there like, I don't know, 9 or whatever. So I took Highway 60 to 7710 South, which took me through like Bellflower and everything. And I was bored in the morning because it's super bad traffic through that area. And I turned on the radio, and sure as you know what, the guy's doing the bit, the no ice bit. So on the 5100, I hit the repeater, the input, where you hit the input, FN or whatever. I forget whatever. I know which one to hit when I see it. And he was coming in on my input. I had never heard him on my input before because I've tried to listen to my scanner. I've been in Orange County, and I was on the 710 by the 5. And I'm like, he's coming in clear as day. And I didn't know who he was at the time. So I'm like, wow. So I sent it to somebody I know over at the Papa system. I said, hey, I heard this no ice guy on. I heard him on the input, and I gave him like where I was at. And he's like, yeah, we know who he is. There's something going to be going on. And this was last December. And I'm like, well, all right. And he kept doing his thing. So apparently, I know Josh did a video on it, I think. Because I got a sniff of it right before it came out from one of the Papa guys. And they arrested him. I think they put him back in jail. Took all of his stuff. They raided his house. FBI did.
For jamming?
He was doing some other stuff too. But the jamming part of it was the FCC. The stuff that I saw Josh put up was all FCC stuff. There's some other stuff involved, which I don't know too much about, but there's some people in his house that weren't supposed to be or something. I don't know. But the radio stuff, the FCC and the FBI finally cracked down on him, and I guess he's in prison because I don't hear him jamming anymore. So, yeah, he's been a kind of pain in the ass. The whole FU thing is just kind of, it's like whatever. Once in a while you hear, recording, but this guy was like, and then he would start yelling at people and telling people it's his First Amendment right, and he gave his opinions on Trump, whatever. Constantly, every morning, every repeater system, breakthrough nets. They were having to change PL tones for some of these repeaters, stuff like that. It was kind of not cool. Here we go. Fuck you. Seth so wanted to hear that guy actually on the repeater system here. It sounded like an echo. Or a double. I'm bumming about this MSK stuff. I was really hoping that it would work, but I gave it a shot. I saw 2 people. Both local, so nothing really scattering. Is N6 UTC still in here? You get anything tonight? I wonder if Kim works any scatter. K6YYL. Nothing. Did you see the guy in La Cañada? I saw him on 2 different passes. That was it.
Kim does 100% voice, right? No digi.
I don't think Digi, but I don't know if she ever tried to work voice. Can you work voice scatter? I don't know. Is that a thing?
I don't know if it is. I've always seen people do it with WSGTX.
Well, that bums me out. Hey, baseball. If it wasn't for baseball, I wouldn't have this house. But yes, baseball could get boring. I'm usually at work watching YouTube during the game if everything's fine. And I don't have a million guests in the booth.
I
Yeah.
can do baseball for about 2 innings.
Wait, watch?
Maybe 3. Yeah. Like, just give me the 9th inning. Just same with basketball. Just start with 4 minutes left.
I don't like watching basketball. Every game seems to end the same way.
Pushing.
Bunch of timeouts, bunch of stupid fouls.
Bunch of flopping.
They cut back a lot of that, but yeah, there's still some flopping. It's embarrassing.
I heard the WNBA is getting pretty spicy.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, so they get some eyeballs on, I think. Kind of creating some drama.
More dildos get thrown on the court.
No, not this year. That was funny. The new Long Beach minor league team. I didn't know they had a minor league team. You didn't hear about that, Eric?
No.
Yeah, they're throwing like fluorescent green dildos on the court during the game.
Aren't those expensive?
I don't know. How much do they cost for you? I don't know. Are they more
All right,
expensive
that's a new
overseas?
one. What is dodecanese?
Dodecanese. It's Crete, the island of Crete.
Where do you see that
Oh,
at?
okay.
Greece. It should be SV9.
They're on FT8 right now of 20 meters.
Sierra Victor 9.
Let me check. It's Sierra Victor 5 Bravo Yankee Papa.
Why did I think it was 9? Maybe 9 is Crete? But yeah, I think Dodecanese is Crete. No, is it Crete or is it what's the other one?
Actually, I think it's Rhodes.
Yeah, Rhodes. Yeah, Isle of Rhodes.
I've seen Delaware and Hawaii on the very same time, which is very weird. I see your neighbor there, N8WG. I lost them.
All right, I pointed the beam that way.
I don't see that guy you're talking about. But I wonder if 80 meters is going. I need 80 meter contacts.
Europe's coming in strong. My thing is wall to wall. My little waterfall thing.
Yeah, I just double checked my list. Yeah, SV9 is Crete.
Anything? Is it too early?
I
Or
want this guy.
It's in the
this guy so
Aegean Sea.
bad.
I think both of them are in the Aegean Sea.
have you ever been there?
No, but when I was in Italy, we worked with people that were over in Greece.
Hey, I might make a FTA contact on 80 meters.
Suda Bay is where I would work with people.
I just heard Milo sneezed on my daughter. I heard Milo.
I want dodecanese, damn it.
I think Dodecanese, let me look, is where I have a voice contact on 6 meters from Hawaii.
Really?
Long path.
Wow.
I think it was during Swains. I had my Yagi pointed to Swains, but instead of hearing Swains, I started to hear Europe. And we confirmed, like I pointed short path and they disappeared. I worked probably like 75 FT8 QSOs. And then a dude did a custom like message in FT8 and he said QSY SSB. So I did.
Wow. I would love to do a POTA in Hawaii again.
Oh, sorry. Okay. The voice contact was Sardinia, but I do have Dodecanese on 6 meters.
On 6
I have
meters?
Yeah, it was long path. I had, it was crazy. Greece, Dodecanese, Sardinia, Italy, Spain, Balearic Islands, Corsica. Croatia. What other ones did I have? Greece, I think I already said. Malta, Montenegro. Yeah, all of that in a 2-day period. And
So I think my coolest contact was a few months ago. I was on a 40-meter just junk vertical that I made out of a 1-to-1 balun and a bunch of radials and a piece of wire. And I was just poking around on 40 meters, and I heard a net going on 40. And
Shocking.
it was a DX net though, and I got freaking India on voice on 40 meters.
On 40 meters? Wow.
Yeah, it was 40 meters on a junk vertical. It took 1,200 watts, but it got it done.
I only got them once on FT8 on one band. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
I'm getting dodecanese right now.
And that's by Italy, right?
Greece.
Greece.
Yeah.
Same shit.
So, Greg, you know what's crazy about that 6-meter weekend? There's another Hawaii guy who is on 6 meters, and that's his jam. He's got like 500 watts and a big beam, and he's up on the side of a mountain, so he's up a couple hundred feet. And like I sent him an email. I was like, "Oh man, this is awesome. We're working all these stations." He's like, "Hey, I haven't seen you on 6 meters before. Like, when did you start getting into it?" And I was like, "Oh, I just bought a beam at Dayton. This is the first time I'm using it." And I was like, "I have a painter's pole 12 feet off the ground and a tripod in my driveway." And he just responds back to me, "You should probably just sell all of your equipment because you're never going to have a net like this ever again in your life." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Bro, I've never worked this many European stations on 6 meter in my life." And he's been doing it since, like, I think he said the 60s or the 70s.
You won the lottery.
Except for maybe I didn't, because I thought, "Oh man, this is awesome. I'm going to do this every weekend." Only to find out that not so much. Yeah, how many I have 34 DXCC on 6 meters.
Jeez.
Just from like 2 or 3 weekends of just playing with it on my driveway.
All right, ILO road secured.
Nice. Good job. I saw you working them. I don't see him, but I saw you calling him. It's like 4 people calling him. VK2.
Oh God, now the Europeans are dogpiling me.
I don't see him. I don't see Europe in here at all. Oh, I see European Russia. That's it. Chile. Nope. That's it. That's weird. I don't get much Europe here. I have those guys on 6 from using my mate's station.
I really wish that I had a remote station here, especially during those crazy weeks when 6 meters was going bonkers.
June 12th was very nice here. I talked to Dustin like he was sitting in my front yard. It was nice.
Yeah.
Yep, I just got the Ukraine.
Part of me wants to set up just like a tiny little 5-watt something, just so I can play FT8.
All the Ukraine guys are calling me right now.
Are they asking for weapons and money and stuff?
No, they're asking him to stop referring to them as an article. Or is it articled? Isn't it weird though? Why everyone calls it the Ukraine? It's like the 5 or the 15.
The USA.
California does that still, yeah? Or they refer to the highways as the?
Yeah, there's a reason for that, and I'm kind of spacing on to what I just read that recently. Where the heck is this guy at?
think it might be a West Coast thing, not just California.
I've heard it in Vegas too.
Oh, look at that, Alice Springs.
Yeah. Except this guy from Kansas called me.
I refer to things as the all the time.
The K6EGG
Live stream.
With, by the way, 1 million views. We had 1 million views over the weekend. Or Monday, actually, I think. I crossed over.
See, I come back and I fall asleep on your stream and you hit 1 million.
Yeah. But it's weird. So there's some people like 5,000 subs have like 4 million views. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah, other people.
It means one of their videos. Means one of their videos went viral.
But nobody from the video subscribed, really.
Means they didn't like them like enough.
I would rather have that than when a new channel pops up. They have 5,000 subscribers in 3 days, but only 150 views per video.
Usually that means the viral video was controversial.
When they have that many, wait.
When they have that many views and nobody subscribes to them.
Okay. I've seen the.
You saw the opposite though. Well, he has 150 views and 5,000 subscribers.
Oh, that's just shitty retention.
Or
Kazakhstan is on.
Or they purchase the subs.
That's a good way to get banned from Google.
Usually people purchase things like bots. I don't know about subs.
Generally, you can get those go away after a while. Like it doesn't sustain.
I just crossed over 500 and I can't remember the last video I've uploaded.
I've had people come back, email me about a live stream I did like 4 years ago, and I'm like, huh? 91. Take the 91. Yes. I take the 60 to the 57 to the 91.
I've got 167 subscribers myself. I don't even know how.
Hamstick Eric's probably been on the 91.
91? No.
I know you've been on the 15.
Yeah, San Diego was 5, 15, 805. And
how about the 5? How about the 5?
The 5.
Highway 5?
I try to stay away from that one. I don't go on 5 a lot.
No, I-5. I-5 is like, goes all the way from California to Washington here.
Yeah, I've used it in California and Washington.
I have too. And Oregon.
I stay away from Oregon.
I stay away from
Washington.
Then up here in Washington, we have the 405, which is like runs along parallel to 5. The 405 is the better side of the lake.
405?
Yep.
We have a 405.
It's on the east side of the lake, so like Washington's kind of in between Bellevue and Seattle. And the east side of this is nicer and less crime. And
what do you take across to go to Bellevue? What highway?
There's 2 bridges that go across the river, or I'm sorry, the lake, which is 520 and I-90. The lake, yeah, the lake.
I was on a 405 yesterday, unfortunately.
And of course, they're told. I don't go into Seattle anyway. I think the last time I was in Seattle was like 15 years ago.
Are you saying I've been into Seattle more recently than you?
Yeah, I avoid it like the fucking plague.
He doesn't want to see all the zombies walking around.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
I was over on Bremerton.
Yeah, the naval base over there where they disassemble ships and shit.
No, I was on the other one.
Banger.
Yeah.
Well, I can only guess what you're doing over there.
You probably can't, actually.
Well, I can guess what it has to relate to.
Probably not, actually. Just
Weapons.
give me a guess. I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
I just did.
What?
Guessed.
Weapons.
Oh, yeah. But probably not the ones you're thinking of. No, I had to do...
they have giant stockpiles of weapons over there.
No, I had to go there for a security reaction force school.
Security reaction force.
Like room clearing and stuff on a ship.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, nothing to do with what the reason why that base exists. It was just that was the closest one that met the time frame for the when I needed to have the school.
They've been using that base since World War II, before World War II.
Yeah. I didn't go where any of the cool stuff was. We just went out to this area where they had like a shoot house set up, and then we just went and shot each other with simulation rounds and stuff.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Did you hit any of the POTAs that are around here?
That was before POTA.
Oh, okay.
I think it was 2015.
There's some nice sites out here too, like out there on the peninsula, or out on the peninsula, I guess that is. There's Fort Casey. Have you ever been to the forts up there?
I haven't. I think I liked going to places like Seebeck.
Is that where you do your POTA trip?
And then
Who?
Dungeness.
Yeah, Matt.
No, that's the one I did with Mike that one time in his video.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. Guess it would help if I moved the microphone.
That was Fort Casey. That was where he where we saw all the cannons and stuff. Yeah, that's where they have. Those are the cannons from I want to say Guam. That were used in defense of Guam.
Oh wait, I think I went through there because I went from Port Townsend up on the ferry.
Yeah, possibly. There's 3 forts. There's Fort Warden and what was the third one? Frick, I can't remember the third one.
Yeah, I went up to like Dungeness and then Port Townsend so I could go take the ferry to go to Whidbey.
Yeah. Whidbey's a nice place. They have a nice airbase up there.
Yeah, a friend of mine was there, so I went up to visit him.
I thought you were on the other side of Signal Hill for me. Sorry.
Do you guys have a Linwood there too?
Yay. I know I would get a confirm. I know you'll confirm that contact. I only need like 80 more, I think.
To get to 1,000?
To get to 250. To get another star. No, less than that. $91 and
That's a hot-
$710.
How does the 250 work? I might try to get this while I'm here.
You got to get confirmed contacts, either mixed phone or digital, on the different bands, and
So
it
is
has to
just
be
250.
It has to be a U.S. territory: Alaska, CONUS, Puerto Rico,
But it's just
Hawaii.
250 is all you need.
Yep, for each band.
Okay.
I'm getting close
Ooh.
on phone. I need to do a couple POTAs. I'm planning a couple POTAs in October, where I'm just going to work 17 and probably 15. Try to get those knocked out. I would have one more confirmed contact at a couple different bands, but someone I know never confirmed. So that nub would be a little bit shorter.
Told you I don't confirm.
I don't confirm. I ain't got time for confirmations.
Oh, that shit's paperwork. I don't do paperwork.
It's not paperwork. It's digital.
It's digital paperwork. I do that enough of that shit at work.
By the way, someone bought Starlink from my. Do I still have the link on here? Nope. I don't know where they got it from then. I have my visible one.
Ooh, I'm on the wrong logbook.
Huh. Nobody home on 80. When does 80 start happening again? Like in the winter?
I had good luck with it in the spring, but yeah, I think the winter is good.
Winter's good.
Which is weird because the winter 10 meters is good. Maybe the winter is just good for radio.
I don't know. 20 meters is better for me in the summer.
I'm importing my logbook of the world record into QRZ to see how close to 250 I'm at.
So, Greg, you should be like working in Australia and Asia right now. You're hearing a ton of that, according to PSK Reporter.
On 80?
Probably what? Oh no, on 20 meters.
Oh yeah, I can see Japan and Australia. Oh, somebody's starting to come in again on 80. 80 is kind of like 6 for me. Oh, Texas. Oh. Hey.
Okay. I only have 28 out of 250.
You're killing it on 20. Why aren't you on 20?
Who, me?
Yeah,
That's like
just
shooting
looking at
fish in a barrel.
I was gonna say, looking at PSK Reporter, you're killing it.
I want stuff that's hard for me to get, like 80 meters and 6. That's why I stay on 17 on the POTAs.
We'll get a better antenna, and you
I have a good antenna for POTA.
Not for 6 meters and 80.
I don't want to do 80 at a POTA. And 6, you gotta, it's all timing with that.
Wait, why would you not want to do 80 on a POTA?
This is noise. 40 and 80 got a ton of noise at the 2 parks that I go to. Actually, I don't think Seth's in here, but we tried to do a POTA on 40 meters at Butterfield, and it was like plus 20 noise.
Crap, I've done all the way down to 160. My doublets, man, I can do 160 all the way up to 6 with just an auto tuner.
Yay, I'm getting a new contact on this band. And I know he'll confirm. What about this other guy?
I don't do paperwork.
What's the point of getting contacts if you don't log them?
Because I don't do it for clout.
It's goals. It's life goals. It's ham radio goals.
It's ham radio clout.
No, to me it's because goals. You could put. I see. I'm not going to be the guy that puts the me photos and the me awards on the wall. They end up just sitting on my desk, not doing anything.
Then what's the point?
The me. It's because it's clout, and it's not about clout. It's about
Then
goals.
Why do you chase the clout?
It's about because it's a goal. It's not clout.
I think
not-
what he's saying is it's about the
No,
friends you made along the way.
Yes.
It just displays it on your QRZ. It just shows all the awards on your QRZ
I don't care about
instead
that.
on your wall.
I don't care about
Greg
that.
wants to put them on his shirt.
Yes, I want to put them on my shirt.
So you do care about clout.
No, I care about trolling. Like I wore my QRZ shirt to Hamcation, mention, whatever they call it, whatever
See,
that.
I do it for the love of the game, man. I make buck converters, and I've given away like 60 buck converters to people.
Well, everybody does it for different stuff. I definitely don't do it for clout. I do it for fun, and goals. I set goals for myself. Now, it might be because of these goals are the same that are on the QRZ because they made those as awards. But so I try to venture to those goals. But I honestly don't care about the awards. That's why I don't care about especially about the POTO awards. It's like,
well, the POTO awards are the only good awards. What?
what are you talking about? They name them after animals.
Kilo?
Warthog?
Kilo?
That's an amount of drugs. That's for the folks in Florida.
That's not an animal.
That's for it turns you into an animal. It's for the folks in South Florida. It's
the only award I care about is Kilo.
I don't care. It don't matter. Everybody was like, "You got a kilo." I'm like, "What?" I don't even know what half the awards are. Can you get a double kilo? A 2 kilo?
Yeah.
Is there a 10 kilo?
Once you get 1,000, you can go after 2,000, 3,000. You just keep racking them up.
What's the most kilo do you have?
I think I've hit 2 kilos at one park. No, you know what it is? I'm close to it. Close to it on the second park. I haven't been there in a while.
I think I'm close to it on Butterfield.
I'm at my main park is called Markworth State Forest. It's out in the middle of BFE, man. It's like middle of frickin' nowhere. It's between 2 waterfalls. It's the most beautiful frickin' place ever. And there's like zero noise.
It's the most beautiful place
whatsoever.
to get your clout awards.
No, but I can sit there in my Bronco or out on set up if it's a nice day. I can set up a table and set up my doublet, and it's a huge
Bust
parking lot that nobody's ever in. Yeah, and I usually get 250 contacts in about 3 hours, and there's like zero noise in the park because it's as long as you have a horizontally polarized antenna, it works great. So you have to have like a dipole because if you have a vertical, you're just shooting the RF right into the side of the mountain that's next to you. And that you're just not going to get out whatsoever. And that's the problem with that park. And that's why I'm the only one with well over a kilo, and the next person down from me is like a 50 or 60 contacts.
Now I want to bring Eric into this conversation. Eric, was there something weird about, you said that some certain direction, that POTA Park, Sandy Island, or whatever the heck we were at, on Oahu, there's a mountain in the way? And it messes stuff up? Was that you? Is he sleeping? I guess we lost him. But yeah, I think I've heard people say that there's, yeah.
No, I'm here. I'm not snoring.
Oh. Were you the one that said that it's hard to get out a certain direction where we were in Hawaii, like Matt was mentioning, because there's a hill in the way?
Yeah, it was difficult for me to get on 6 meters to the mainland because the Koolau mountain range was in the way.
There you go.
What was your polarization of the antenna, though? Was it a vertical or was it just a Yagi?
Horizontal.
Then it shouldn't have been that big of an issue.
You'd be surprised. The other guy that was on our side of the island said the only way he makes CONUS contacts is to go over to the leeward side.
That's lame. Yeah. I use dipoles mostly for when I need to get out, like in a valley. I use some kind of horizontally polarized antenna.
Oh, I was talking specifically 6 meters though.
No, I know. That's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Did you have any HF problems getting over that hill?
No, not at all.
Sometimes it's just the different antennas. You just change antennas and suddenly things will start working.
Yeah, I know when Keith, I'm trying to space in on his new call sign. When we did a POTA.
This is W6AXM in Garden Grove, California. Is anybody on frequency that
For a
saw
radio
the,
check?
solar eclipse today?
I don't think anybody here in California saw the solar eclipse. What was I going to say? Oh, he brought a infed half wave that was like 70 something feet, and the DX10 or whatever, the FTX10 or whatever he had, the Yaesu. Man, that had so many more people coming in.
Oh, okay, very good. Thank you. How was it?
So they saw the eclipse from California? Really? Did I miss something? You couldn't see that from California, right? I did on YouTube, but that doesn't mean anything. I saw a lot of stuff on YouTube.
Or maybe you weren't far enough north to see it. Oh, well.
I linked my park in chat in YouTube.
Kim, we tried 6 meter earlier.
Sorry, I missed the last transmission that you made.
That guy might have. How far?
You're in California, you probably didn't see
I need to
the
finish
solar
off the kilo for We4DX
Just
too.
was curious if anybody was on frequency that did see it.
You have the top
Or
activator?
That did see it, I should say. Thank
Yeah,
you,
it better
sir.
be.
Have a good evening.
How far is that from Seattle?
W6AXM, Garden Grove.
About an hour.
And you're east of Bellevue, right? If I'm correct.
So that park stretches from that marker right there. See that red marker?
Yeah.
All the way up to Sultan. See Sultan north of
Yeah.
it?
Yep.
I go to Sultan and then head south from Sultan on a No, but so it's about 20 minutes outside of Sultan, south of Sultan, or 15 minutes outside of Sultan.
So you go up what, 5 or whatever? I don't know what this is.
No,
or-
I live outside of Bothell. You see Bothell
Oh,
there?
you live way up there. Wow.
I'm northeast of Bothell, between Bothell and Monroe, about halfway in between, where it says 522 right there. That's where I live. Is where that little white sign is.
Okay. Wow. For me. Oh wow, that's a ways from SeaTac.
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes, 50 minutes to SeaTac.
What's the easier way? You go inland and go up, or take 5 up? The 5 up.
No, I take 405 or 522 to Monroe to Sultan, and then there are parks right outside of. Or are you talking to the
To your house
airport?
from Seattle.
Oh, so it's just 405 to I-5, and you take I-5 south, I believe.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad. That map's a little deceiving.
Kim is here.
Yes, she is the queen of 6 meter.
Hey, Kim.
I don't care. I'm gonna try to work this guy. He's calling for DX, but I'm gonna try to work him anyways. I have this guy already, don't I? Nope. He gone. He already took somebody. I need some contacts on 80. I need my other star. I need my bragging rights on 80 meters. Just work France on 40 meters on 10 watts on what? Voice or? I can't work.
Probably digi mode.
I can't work anything on 10 meter on 40 meters with 10 watts.
Your neighbor, maybe.
Maybe. Where the white women at? You're always gonna get something going on with the wind system. Very entertaining.
Good day, everyone. This is Bob K6EGG, your next control operator for this Somnianet. Yes.
Oh, here we go. Same guy's checking in.
50 minutes, and a clear frequency will be appreciated.
No, I need to. We need to hold the frequency for Annette tomorrow. Do you guys want to check into it as a guest? They'll get all mad. You need to check in a half hour to this net.
So, Greg, in Discord, I put a couple of photos. It's the difference between a beam and a wire. You'll see yours is like 360, and mine's pointed directly at Europe.
Oh, wow. Do you get like the East Coast with that, or does it hop over it?
No, it hits some of the East Coast too, but I'm pointed almost north. So it's I'm trying to avoid most of the America and Asia.
Japan gets it's almost a little bit rude with the contacts coming in from there. Like you can't like do any work anybody else when they come in. What's the football here for? Dre, you still in here? Oh, he did work some people on there. He got OKC, and it looks like he got somebody in Colorado.
Oh, by the way, I did log the Rhodes
Good
contact.
evening, everyone. This is Bob K6IP.
Oh, how dare you?
Washington. I'll be your next control operator for the Wednesday edition of Insomniac Trivia Net. This net meets
That was a quick 5 minutes.
at 10 p.m. Pacific time on the Win Systems network of repeaters. Allstar Note 2560.
That I'm blocked
IRLP
on.
9100 and Echolink KA6WIN-L.
Yes, it is. There's
This is direct-to-net call
Aurora going on that's probably killing the band.
Net control station. If you have an emergency anytime, say break.
Watch when the FU guy comes in here. The guys get pissed.
Information regarding the Win Systems
You hear this guy and they call, pack my bags every night. Pack my bags.
Information regarding the
K6, pack my bags.
freely subscribe to the email list to receive all questions and their answers directly to your email box. It's available at insomniac-group.com.
Actually, the band doesn't look too noisy to me. Pointed north.
Each have 3 possible answers. After I read the questions, I'll call for the regular roster. And when we're finished with that, we'll do a reread. And after that, we'll do a later missed. And then I'll ask for guest visitors. That's about 40 minutes after the hour.
See, that's what I was saying.
See on a scanner,
No,
email your answers.
I want to check in.
India Pop Echo, that was K6.
Although, if you were in like California, pointed north, you still got like a lot of the U.S. north. I've got
So it doesn't really work that way.
Posted following that. Or any questions?
Sorry, I had to do it.
Pertinent to the net.
Well, mine's about S7 every night here, unfortunately.
Okay.
I have to go to the Poto
I didn't
Park
have
to
anything special for you guys.
work it without much noise.
Don't overread the questions. Several people have made comments about all 3 questions. They're reading into the question. Just read what the question asks.
Wow, this guy's already talking down to people. Great.
Question 1.
Don't
Talk about
overreach.
the use of
Don't.
planes.
Don't.
Right. Question 1.
Don't you overreach, Greg.
And if you're a guest, you can't check in for 40 minutes.
A. Theodore Roosevelt in 1910. B. Herbert Hoover in 1933. Or C.
So you know what I'm talking about, Ted, huh?
1943.
Do you
I
have
kind
a
of hope people troll them just because you're listening.
First airplane modified
pack my bags?
presidential use by FDR.
K6, pack my bags.
A.
Hey.
The Dixie Clipper.
And he's got
Where
the.
do I women at?
Or C.
We'll probably get one of those or FU in here.
3.
Usually the net control operators will ignore it, but you'll get a guy come in. Why does that guy keep doing that? Blah, 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 blah. He gets all mad. He get all mad. It breaks everything up.
27-200.
It's good stuff.
By every president since George H.W. Bush. Those planes were originally flown by what company? A. Pan Am. B. United. Or C. Boeing. Reset and reread.
I want to hear the question. It's aviation, it sounds like.
Who was the first U.S. president to fly aboard an airplane? A. Teddy Roosevelt in 1910.
Oh, wow.
B. Herbert Hoover in 1933. Or FDR in 1943. Question 2. What was the name of the first airplane modified for U.S. presidential use
Let's say Hoover.
by FDR?
I agree with you on that.
A. It was called the Dixie Clipper. B. It was called the Sacred Cow.
Sacred
It
Cow.
was called the Independence. Question 3.
No, that was FDR called it the Sacred.
25 A's, 28,000 and 29,000 are extensively modified Boeing 747-200Bs that have been used by every president since George H.W. Bush. It was originally flown by what company? A, Pan Am, B, United, C, Boeing.
Boeing. They're not going
So
to.
we're going to go to the top of the net control.
Those planes were made just for Air Force Ones.
Members. Then we go to the regular roster. Right after we've done all.
Yeah, but Boeing is just the manufacturer. I don't think they actually flew planes commercially on their own.
40 minutes after the hour. When we start the net control, it's where we start the head control.
Yeah, but those planes were made just for.
CUA.
And I've actually been on some of those planes. They have them here at the Museum of Flight in the Seattle area.
Yeah, but he's talking. The question was about the 747 SAM
Moving down to
28,000, 29,000. Those were made just for Air Force Ones. I just watched a documentary on it. And I watched the news when an orange guy walked out of one of
Brian at K6.
SAM 29,000 into a, they put him into a food cart and then put him in a food catering truck.
Good evening, Bob. This is Brian, K6EGG, Mountain View, California. Thanks for running the net, as always. Good
FDR,
question.
huh?
I think I will go with, let's see if I remember correctly, Bravo Charlie, ABC, I think is what I wanted.
Oh, I don't remember
Well,
what the
that's all
question or
Have a good one.
the first question was. Our first answer was.
All right, Brian. Alpha Bravo Charlie. Appreciate your participation on the backside there, keeping everything running. And I also
I'm
appreciate
hearing
your
3
being up
people in
there
Greece
for
right
you.
now.
You still on 20?
Little Al, N6 MOT. Hopefully it's
Yeah,
not smoked out over there.
20. The beam only goes to 20.
Well, good evening, everybody. Little Al here. N6 MOT.
Little Al.
Alpha Bravo Charlie.
I'm gonna be Big Al. Hey, this is Big Al checking in. K6, pack my bags.
All right, Al, got you down for the Jackson 5 Alpha Bravo Charlie. Appreciate you checking it. Have a great
Jackson
night.
5.
How about Jay and Miss Ginny? W9JAY and N9.
Ted, I want to hear you check in. I went to a meeting in Highland for the Citrus Belt Amateur Radio Club for emergency comms. I'm guessing that's what you meant to say. I never knew about trap
WB7
issues if
DPI.
no water. What
Good
do you,
evening,
huh?
Bob. Good morning, good evening, or good day to everyone else on the net, as is appropriate. You know what? I think tonight, I haven't even looked at
Don't they do the Route 66
I
stuff?
haven't even looked at the questions yet. I missed them. So I'll just stick with Big Al, or Little Al's answers. Alpha Bravo Charlie. 7-3, everyone. W7VBI, back next.
I'm getting a JA call.
All right, well, catch you down for the Jackson 5. Appreciate you checking it, sir. Safe travels. How about Scott? N7 FGP.
FUCK.
Good morning, Bob, and hello, everybody on the net.
Finally able to give my
I'm going to
parents
go
my
with
to my brother.
Bravo
He bought
Alpha
it.
Charlie. Thanks for doing the net. N7 FGP.
BMWs, man. Once you crack them, and you know what I mean by cracking them, right? You work on them once, they just
Appreciate you checking it. 6 to late hours.
great cars, but man.
How about Ryan? K1 BLU.
I had 2 325s or 330s, and I had an M3. The SMG, that thing was a mess. SMG and the M3.
Miss Jennifer, K06 NES.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Robert, K06 NET.
Because that stuff's made the flow.
Different person. How about Robert? KI5 AOK Monday nights.
Is somebody going to check in as a guest tonight? Tell them you're watching on YouTube.
Miss Teresa, KE5 MUX.
A lot more Texas calls.
KE5 MUX. Give me the Alpha Bravo Charlie. Thank you for doing the net. 730 KE5 MUX.
This is the first time I've been on this late doing the Insomnia Net.
Jackson 5 Alpha Bravo Charlie.
This used to be on a midnight.
Checking, ma'am. Have a great night. How about Ian, AE5 ID?
That's how I sounded earlier. Is that Hamstick trying to check in? He's got his beam pointed towards the wind repeater in Santiago in California.
Completely lost. Packet lost there. You want to try one more time?
He gone.
You still weren't making it, but I thought I heard Alpha Bravo Charlie.
Sure.
You can send me an email if you want that changed, but that's what I'm going to put down for you. Hope you have a great night. Appreciate you checking in.
Sure you did.
Move down to Ronald. K4GET.
Do you have a wind system repeater up by you, Matt?
Ronald preempted. He said he might fall asleep there. So Alpha Charlie.
I have no clue.
Somebody's gonna fall asleep during the insomnia net? Say no way.
Appreciate all the generous contributions. Oh, wait a minute. I've missed one.
I
Alex,
don't do digital radio, remember?
Digital radio?
Wasn't that what that is?
No, it's Alpha repeater.
Isn't that what I'm listening to?
All right,
Like
now
digital
we'll move down to
it sounds digital to me.
Always appreciate
No.
the generous contributions.
It's off a local repeater here in town. What was I gonna read here? Yeah, that's what.
Bill, W5.
I don't know anything about that stuff. All I know is I go poo poo and it goes out. I don't know where it goes. Goes the ocean. Fish eat it. I don't know.
That's Steve, KB6 at the WR.
Can hear packet loss on them.
Good evening, Bob. Steve here in Bakersfield.
Bakersfield, first time caller.
Everyone else. I'm going to take Charlie Bravo Charlie, CBC, KB6WR.
I don't know why I'm listening to this, but I do want to hear the Pack My Bag
All right,
guys.
Steve, got you down for Charlie
Guy
Bravo
check in.
Charlie. Appreciate you checking, sir. Hope you have a great night. How about Daryl? K6RQ.
Daryl, go ahead, Daryl.
Hello, Bob and Matt. This is Daryl, Kilo 6 Royal Quebec. I'll go with Alpha
So
Bravo Charlie.
what's special about this system? Is it just linked repeaters? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
All right, Daryl, got you Alpha
Yeah, we've got our own. The PSRG up here, the Puget Sound
Yeah.
Repeater Group, has their like 6 or 7 receivers and a couple of transmitters.
That had a lot of activity on it. It's kind of died out. I used to listen to it on my
Good evening, Bob. Tonight,
on my Allstar node.
Bravo Charlie. Thank you.
It kind of seems like the net control operators like act like it's a talk show.
KA7NDI. 7-3 to everyone. Back to you, Bob.
You know what I mean? They just talk, and it's like one way.
All right, you two. Appreciate hearing from you. Alpha Bravo Charlie ×2. Hope you guys have a great night.
Lithuania coming in.
KF7 TBT and KF7.
That's a rarity for me. Now I'm getting Europe. And all the JAs are calling. So you got
Tonight I'll take Alpha Bravo Charlie. Read it too. Thanks for doing that. KF7 TBT and WOV. Good night.
Good night. See ya.
All right, Rick, that's down for Alpha Bravo Charlie Jackson 5 ×2. Appreciate you guys checking in. Have a
I
great
don't know
night.
what that means.
Tony, Whiskey 6, Tango Lima.
Good evening, Bob. Tony with the 6 Tango Mirror in Oakland. I'm also going to go with Jackson 5, Alpha Bravo Charlie. Thank
You say Mayor of Oakland? Did I hear that?
Tony got you down for the Jackson 5, Alpha Bravo Charlie. Thank you for checking in, sir. Have a great night. And Chris had been asking for a hall basketball call just to see if he happens to be out there. Whiskey 1, Mac, Echo, Romeo. All right, moving down to Bruce. KM6, Zebra, Uniform Chihuahua.
I have not done JSB call, no.
Well, Fred, Whiskey 6,
Chihuahua.
Hey, Chihuahua.
I have never heard somebody use an acronym for a letter.
I'm sure underwear and panties isn't used very much either.
You should get in this K6 underwear and panty.
6? I would never call myself a 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. 777.
That's an insult, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bud, K6EGG.
And you're from Oregon, right?
Good evening, Bob. This is
Whoa.
Bud. K6EGG, Alpha Bravo.
Whoa.
Thank you. Thank you.
What is going on with that?
All right, Bud, down for the Jackson 5 Alpha Bravo Charlie. Appreciate your checks there. Have a great night. We're down to Gar and Susan, W6AXM and N6ORA.
Good evening, W6AXM with 60
I'm a Washingtonian, and I'll always be a Washingtonian.
Were you born there?
We'll go with the ABC trend. Thank you very much for doing the net, W6XM.
W6FM.
All right, Gar, got you down for the Jackson 5 Alpha Bravo Charlie times 2. Appreciate you checking in. Have a great night. How about Jack, KJ6YAO?
Good evening, Bob. Jack here. Major League Baseball teams tonight. We have the Angels, Brewers, and Astros. Alpha Bravo Alpha. KJ6YAO. Back to you, Bob.
All right, Jack, got you down Alpha Bravo Alpha. ABBA.
All right, time to swing the beam around to the southwest.
This is Bob, K6IP, the Wind Systems and TimeNet moving down to the regular roster. These are the people I call every Wednesday. And we start at the top of that list tonight at Joe, K84STN.
Oh, I thought the K6 Pack My Bags is going to be in here. This is the wind system here.
Move down to Phil, K6, Pack My Suitcase.
Pack My Suitcase. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Good evening. This is Phil, K6. Pack my suitcase with one amaretto, one bourbon, and one cognac.
All right, Phil, got you down for Alpha Bravo.
There we go. We heard him. Pack My Suitcase.
How about Chuck, KF6?
We got him in here. Someone didn't FU him either.
Mercury Bond. Excellent on that.
Ketchikan, Alaska. Ketchikan, Alaska. Is that how you say that?
Alpha Bravo Charlie. Thanks for checking in.
Oh, he's probably hammered. He's probably all liquored up.
K6CTJ. Going to Glenn, Whiskey 3, Echo Lima Sierra.
Whiskey 3, Echo Lima Sierra.
I'm surprised I haven't heard an FU yet. Very disappointed, actually.
All right, Glenn goes down for Alpha Charlie. Appreciate you checking. Have a great night.
Have a good night, dude. Thank you for being here.
Good evening, Bob and the Net. This is Randy, N6PRL, and Leanne, KI6VUH. And tonight we'll both take the ABC, Alpha Bravo Charlie. Thanks for doing the net, Bob.
I don't feel well if I drink. I don't like drinking. Every once in a while, I had something for my anniversary and I paid for it the next morning.
K6RAX.
This is K6RAX, and I'll try the
I haven't drank since I was 21.
You haven't drank for 2 years?
answer tonight.
I wish I was that young.
Me too. Ooh. Got a jammer there?
All right, Peter gets down for the anchovy, broccoli, and cauliflower. Bravo, Charlie.
I don't understand why they do that.
Try not to breathe too much of that smoky air there. How about Santos, KJ7ETU? John, KO6FCY.
John, K6EGG, with tonight's interesting fact. Did you know that all babies cry? At least in my experience. 73s to all, and thanks so much for doing the net tonight. Back to you.
And everybody goes poop.
All right, John, got sound for the All Babies Cry. Appreciate you checking and have a great night. Move down to Rinza, KK4.
All right, I cannot listen to that anymore. Holy moly. What do you got going on? I don't know. I don't think Bill's in here anymore.
It's always like the same 20 people that talk
It
about
is.
the same random bullshit.
Consistent intervals across the band, but sometimes when I do try to turn on while I'm driving, I notice those spikes get a little stronger. But if I'm parked and I try to rev the engine, I get no difference, like no effect to it.
That's the Papa system.
That's kind of why I don't do 2 meter and 70 centimeters, because it's always the same 50 people in the area talking, and it's, you know, just random daily, oh, you know, I'm doing this today, and, you know, I gotta go do that, and then I'm gonna stare at the wall for 4 hours.
Yeah, that's what happens on one of the nets. I know one of the. I guess this guy has a. I think I showed it. A guy has a YouTube channel, and he hikes with a radio with a, I don't know, maybe 25-watt radio. I don't remember what kind it was. So he's up on a hill, like in Central California, like Santa Cruz, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but he was like 250 miles away, and he was able to get into the Keller Peak repeater system. Nice repeater. The owner used to be in the chat here every once in a while. And they're doing their net, and the guy's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna try to check into this net," and he gets in, and I wish I could probably find the video. It's 2 meter simplex, I think he calls himself, but you know, the net control operator just like blew him off. Like, okay, yeah, but we got to talk to our normal people first. And he's like, but I'm 200 miles away. I want to see how am I sounding into the repeater. She's like, okay, bye. And she calls somebody else. Like, just totally, get out of here. I got to hear somebody I hear every day. I don't know. Very weird. Very shocking. So.
No, and there's clicks, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's...
Oh, yeah. And Josh, you heard about the poor Scott's cat, right? One of them? I guess one of them passed away. That sucks. I know he's a big cat guy. He's been on vacation. I didn't see his post in the thing till today. I have been hunting soda 2 meter people. First contact away, it was 103 miles. I should
probably do that.
I caught a soda guy. He was somewhere by the border of Mexico, one of those summits over there. And I think that's about the same amount of miles.
I take it there's a soda spotting page somewhere.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of hilltops over here, too, so.
I think you do.
Yeah. Well, you got to think for the poor folks that live in Oklahoma that watch the channel. They don't have any curves on the roads.
How they do that, man? How can you live in a place that is exactly just flat? You can't see more than a mile or two in front of you. There's nothing around you.
You have no reference.
Well, exactly.
It's like I go, okay, that's Mount San Antonio. Okay, I know that's north. Like I know, okay, there's no mountains that way. I know that way is west. Like I know, you know what I mean. You know that's how you get your bearings.
Western Washington is nothing but hills. Everywhere you go is nothing but up and down.
I haven't been up there in a minute. Who knows? I might be up there at some point. Hamstick, are you still alive? He might have walked away. He might be snoring. I don't know. I didn't
He's
hear him
muting.
tonight.
He's muted at the moment.
Muted. So he might be snoring, but we can't hear it. Does it say it's muted? I don't see it says it. Usually we'll say if it's muted. Troll.
No, but he's usually got a little tiny bit of green at the bottom, and he's got no background noise right now.
Yeah. He gone. He's in the bathroom. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I promise I'll make voice contacts on Sunday if the band's not that bad. Although I might have to pack, so I won't be that late. And I'm off as of now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But I might have to go out of town. If I do that, I might do a live stream from the hotel on Monday. I really don't want to go. Then I don't know if I'll be on I'll definitely be on Wednesday because I'll be home on Wednesday, and I don't know. I'm gonna go out to dinner on my birthday on Thursday, so I don't know if I'll be on. So we'll see. I don't know. Kind of next 4 weeks, a little bit busier than I have been. And then I get into winter mode. I know it's going to be September, but winter mode means winter sports for me. So every other Sunday I'll probably be able to come on, not like I have been pretty much almost every Sunday except for like 2 or 3 that I have this summer. So I'm going to get out of here. Matt, thanks for coming in. Unfortunately, I couldn't make any contacts on MSK. Like, I think I'm correct on that.
Well, shit happens.
I tried. I gave it a good try, and I got another JA calling me. And somebody from South Dakota at the same time. And somebody from, I got 3 JAs calling me. No, 2 now. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Eric. I don't know, do you have stereo headphones on, Matt?
Yeah, I heard it.
Do you hear me go left, right?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
you're going through it. You're going through a tube too. Did you know that?
Going through a tube?
Yeah, my amplifier for my headphones is
Oh,
a tube.
Nice. I bet that sounds good. A real stereo system.
Yeah, Western Electric tube, a nice one.
Very nice. We were just talking about that sort of stuff last night at dinner. I like looking at the old, like the old school 70s and early 80s stereo systems. They have some good sound, man. Low noise, nice big giant knobs that are smooth.
Well, this is a modern.
It's a modern one.
And, modern DAC and modern headphone amp and modern headphones, but it's in 1960s tube, I'd say.
And what are you using for a microphone, by the way?
A Rode NT1.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to hit the button. Hopefully this won't blast you out. Thank you.